Hi everyone, this week's dispatch video focuses on work-related stress and specifically new guidance and advice which has been published by the conciliatory body ACAS. The advice follows research which was conducted in March 23, which suggested that 1/3 of workers believe their organisation is not effective at managing stress at work. 63% of employees felt stressed due to the rising cost of living. So the ACAS guidance is not statutory, it's simply there as a free resource for employers to follow. It sets out how a variety of factors may cause stress. So this may be too many conflicting demands, poor working conditions, lack of control, lack of support, bullying, sufficient training, low trust or organisational change. Outside of the workplace, there may also be personal circumstances which are causing stress. Bereavement, divorce, caring responsibilities, poor health or particularly at present financial worries can have an impact on the workplace. The advice note does state that whilst there is no obligation on the employee to tell the employer can support them by referring to an employee assistance programme or EAP. Time off could be granted or there could be temporary changes to the role or working pattern. Now importantly, while we say that there is no obligation on the employee to tell employers about stress, cultural issues are very important. So if we have an open culture where people feel confident going to the manager and reporting that, things can be done, and there mustn't be a stigma around repercussions if somebody raises stress and possibly absence as a result. The guidance talks about looking out for signs of stress among staff and managers being able to have open dialogue with the employee. That's private, informal chats at an early stage. Ask questions and listen rather than be judgmental, and try to work together on possible solutions, signposting any internal or external help that might be available. Employers must respect confidentiality, the guidance stresses. It must be clear if information needs to be shared, who that will be shared with and why. If there is absence due to stress, normal absence management procedures apply, so you must keep in regular contact. Return to work meetings have to take place. And if an employee is disabled, either as a result of severe stress, other impairments which may arise from that, or independently, they have a disability, employees are entitled to reasonable adjustments. Although if employees do not have a disability, it may still obviously be appropriate to discuss any temporary adjustments which can be made. An action plan can be prepared which sets out a number of steps which are going to be followed, and that can then be used to keep any recovery plan on track. It may be worth having a policy on mental health, stress and well-being in the workplace. It might be appropriate to carry out risk assessments and staff surveys from time to time. Staff should be encouraged to raise concerns and managers should have appropriate training. Again, if there is external support that can be provided through an EAP line, that will be beneficial too. The guidance also just flags some factors which may be pointing in the direction of stress. That includes poor concentration, finding it hard to make decisions, being irritable or short-tempered, tearfulness, tiredness, low mood, and avoiding social events. Now, often in these cases, we find that the response is quite individual. It depends very much on the stressors, so they could be internal or external, and it depends very much how the employee can respond and what treatment might work for them. If you have any issues in the workplace involving work-related stress or personal stress that's impacting on work performance, please do get in touch. Visit the website chadwicklawrence.co.uk or email employmenthub@chadlaw.co.uk. Thank you.